Well, hello there. Oh my god, I overshot the landing. Woo, smooth. So I figure it's time we get to know each other a bit better, so I'm gonna answer some of your questions from Snapchat, Twitter, and the interwebs. Let's do this. Have you ever had your heart broken? Are we seriously starting with this? Oh my god. Oh my god. Damn, that escalated quickly. Okay, yes, I have. Thanks for bringing it up. Was it awkward to film your kiss at the end of Show Me Yours? Honestly, it wasn't that bad. You know, on paper it sounds really nerve-wracking to have to kiss somebody on camera in front of a crew of like 30 people that you don't know, and then to put it on the internet for the world to see, but I think there was so much going on during the shoot and just like the week leading up to the actual video that I didn't have time to get nervous or overthink it, so I kind of just did it, and it was awesome. You know, he came to set, I introduced myself, we talked about music and like Fergie for like 5 minutes, and I think we did it in like one take. It was fun, and I think it turned out really well, so it wasn't that awkward. What is your best flirting advice? I don't really know how to flirt, so I usually just like stare at people until they marry me. Hasn't really worked out yet, but it might one day. Definitely not the right person to ask for that. I'm sorry, but I tried. What's your type? I don't really have a type. I'm attracted to a great personality, a good sense of humor, and a really, really, really big heart. Ew. Oh, now I know what your Tumblr feed looks like. If you could trade places with anyone in the world for a day, who would it be? Probably Chris Hemsworth, so I could like take my clothes off and stare at myself in the mirror all day. Did I just say that out loud? Oh my god, that's so ratchet. Mom, if you're watching, please stop. If you could create a supergroup with 5 artists, who would you pick? Diplo, Ariana Grande, Rihanna, Justin Bieber, Calvin Harris, maybe? Or Nicki Minaj, I don't know. Those are the first 5 that came to mind, but there's so many people that I love. That's my group. What would our name be? Something ratchet? Rude. Would you ever do reality TV? Fun fact, a long time ago, I did reality TV, and it was the worst experience ever. I'm a pretty nice person, and I treat everyone really nicely, but they edited that footage to make me look like I was the worst human being on earth, and it kind of hurt my feelings a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Even though I knew going into it that they were probably gonna do that, I tried my hardest to not say anything that could be taken out of context or whatever, but they found a way to just edit that stuff to make me look like Satan. I was so bad. And so I don't think I would do reality TV again unless it was something positive and that actually had a purpose to it. I would do a music competition style show, or something that followed a bunch of people around who were like trying to make it, or something like Mac Miller or Kesha. They had a really cool reality show. I would do something like that, like a day in the life. I don't want to live in a house with a bunch of randoms throwing drinks in each other's faces because I don't have time for that. I do not have time for that. Also, my parents would hate me and I would hate myself. I'm just not going to be happy with that. Who's your celebrity crush? Who's your favorite One Direction member and who's your favorite Kardashian? Liam. I don't watch the show, so I don't really know what any of them are actually like, so I see the memes and the pictures and stuff, but Scott Disick, does that count? He's in the Kardashian clan, so that's like technically part of the fam or whatever. I guess that's my pick. Do the ice in your pants challenge. That's not really a thing, is it? People don't actually do that, do they? Like, I've done some pretty stupid stuff, but that's like... So that wasn't really a question, so I think I'm going to disqualify you from the Q&A. I still love you though. How big are your feet? You little nasty. Your parents said you'd be a Hufflepuff. How do you feel about this? I am totally okay with being a Hufflepuff. I think so many people want to be in Gryffindor because of like Harry and all those cool kids, but I'm honestly okay with not being in Gryffindor. Not because it's too mainstream, but if you think about it, they had people like trying to break into their dorms at night and like snatch them out of their beds while they were sleeping. I don't have time for that kind of drama. That is too messy. Ain't nobody got time for that. I feel like Hufflepuff is pretty chill. They just like have dance parties, eat cake, talk about boys. I'm totally down with that. Hufflepuff and proud. Yeah, if the Sorting Hat was like, Scotty, you're gonna be in Gryffindor, I'd be like, that. You know what, that's cool, I appreciate y'all, but hey, Hufflepuff, where you at? Hey, hey. Monday through Sunday, Hufflepuff is lit. What's the craziest snap you've ever received? Oh my god. Can I say it? Is that too gross? So TMI, if you're eating, I apologize. The craziest snap I've ever received was a video of someone going to the bathroom. I don't know if I give off some sort of vibe. I've never been the same since. So that explains why I don't really open snaps anymore, or at all. Now you know. I'm sorry. Blame Mr. Poopy _ 69 or whatever that username was. Oh my god, next question. What's your favorite city or club to perform at? Yeah, obviously I love performing in Toronto because it's my hometown, but I have fun wherever I go. People are nice, people are awesome everywhere, so it's kind of hard to pick, but I do have to say that Rich's nightclub in San Diego is probably the craziest. A lot of times you go out to a club and people are too busy taking selfies and they don't want to get their outfit dirty or like mess up their hair and stuff, so they don't really allow themselves to dance and like have a good time and have fun. But at this place, they kind of just like came to party and they go really, really hard. They always kind of like exceed my expectations in terms of like how crazy it's gonna be, so it's always a really good time. Everyone's really nice, and also I love late night burritos and all that sort of stuff, so probably San Diego. What kind of cereal would you be?
Fruit Loops!
Now you know. What's the biggest misconception about you? I don't really know. I get the sense that people think I go out like every night and get blackout drunk. I don't really go out that much unless I'm like performing or if there's like a friend who's like throwing a party. I haven't had a drink in like 2 years and I don't drink soda. I literally just have water and like that's kind of it. What do you use in your hair and what is your hair routine? I got a few questions about this and I was afraid to answer it because I don't want people to think that they're like paying me to say this or that this is like a sponsored video, but this is what I use. It's not fancy. You can get it at like a drugstore and just go like this. It's not really like an elaborate hair routine. I hope that helped you guys. I hope that it makes all of your hair styling dreams come true. Who's the most famous person you've ever met? Oh my god. Yeah, maybe like a prime minister or something. Like, probably Sheldon Cooper from The Big Bang Theory. Super random. Would you like to come to my birthday? Absolument. What's your favorite party song? It's so hard to pick just one. I feel like every time I go to a party, every 5 minutes I'm like, that's my jam. Then another jam comes on. And so clearly I have several jams, a handful of jams, if you will. I always like Booyah by Showtek. Whenever I hear it at a sporting event or like a hockey game, I can't help but move to it. And then the person next to me is like, stop, you're embarrassing me. And I'm like, Mom, let me live my life. Like, really? Is this embarrassing? How about this? How about this? And there's this other song called Bounce by Mercer, and I can't really tell whether it's the most annoying song I've ever heard or the best. I use it to annoy my parents. It's really funny. I mean, I find it funny. They obviously don't find it as funny, but they love me. We have a great relationship. I'll let you be the judge. This is what it sounds like.
Witness the birth of the...
Does copyright law affect what you are able to create and share on YouTube? Yes. They've really cracked down recently to the point where like, if I upload anything, any sort of remix or mashup, they flag it like immediately and they block it in like every single country. My SoundCloud account even got deleted. So I think I'm just gonna focus more on original music and vlogs and that sort of stuff. So that's the direction that I'm going in, so I really hope that you guys are down for that. I'm still gonna remix and do that sort of stuff as well, but I just have to be more careful with it because I can't use 80 songs in a mix because one of them is gonna block it in like every country. Did anything change after you came out with Show Me Yours? My DMs. Have you ever been catfished? Technically yes, but not successfully. Just last week, someone tried to catfish me with pictures from a YouTuber I know, and I texted him and I was like, did you just direct message me? And he was like, no, and I was like, never mind, carry on. So it turns out that he was just
A liar, a scammer, a real messy bitch who lives for drama.
So the next time Chris Evans messages you on Twitter, just like double check it, maybe look into it. Make sure you're talking to Captain America and not someone who's stealing your information from Bank of America. Ooh, that's good. What or who inspired you to become a recording artist and make songs of your own? I remember writing songs in like the 2nd and 3rd grade, so I don't really remember what it's like to like not want to make music. My older brother actually used to bring me a case of CDs at the beginning of the week, and he would come back at the end of the week and pick them up and like quiz me on them. He would quiz me on like lyrics, the production, instrumentation, like the flow that they use. I appreciate it because it really helped me develop an ear for music. At this point, I'm kind of a human jukebox. If you could combine 2 animals for a pet, what would you choose? Probably a pug and a pony. Where have you always wanted to play? The Air Canada Centre, which is like the big stadium in Toronto, Madison Square Garden, the O2 in London, and SNL. How do you choose what song to remix? I either pick something that I really like and kind of add on to it, or I pick something that's really popular and that other people seem to really like. I feel like I have a really good ability to find the right vocal to put over, you know, different beats and stuff like that, and kind of take stuff that's maybe a bit older and mix it with newer top 40 stuff and kind of combine like a throwback with a newer song. Like basically whatever I feel sounds good. Show us your favorite tank top. So this is my favorite tank top. It's supposed to be a close-up of a donut, and recently someone was like, are there pills on your shirt? I was like, who do you think I am? No. When are you gonna release a new single, album, and merch? I have a new single that's completely done. I'm shooting a video for it right now. I'm gonna release the merch with it on like the same day, week, or whatever. In terms of an album, I think I have an album's worth of music that I'm working on, but I don't know that I'm gonna release it as an album. I might just release 2 songs a month or like 1 a month for like the next year. I'm super stoked. Can you start vlogging? Yes. I'm totally down to do it. I just didn't think people would want to see it. Like I thought people just wanted to see music or that sort of stuff, but I'm totally down to do that or challenges or anything. And if you want to see me do any sort of video, just let me know in the comments below and I'm totally down to do it. What's your favorite cheese? All of it. So you've gotten pied and caked in videos before. Is this a sexual fetish of yours? No, I just like dessert. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and all that sort of stuff.
You would not be eating that if you knew what was in it.
Oh my god, it's so bad for you. Someone is really turned on right now, but not me.
Or them. Let's be real.